Hey, what's happening, film fans? You are listening to the Cheap Shot Entertainment dedicated movie channel podcast known as Quick Shot Reviews, and I am your host, Luke. First of all, what I want to say to you is I'm really sorry for the lack of updates for the last couple of weeks, but things have happened in my life, personal things that I've had to deal with that meant that I couldn't or didn't really want to update anyone with anything. But now I've come to terms with what's happened. I am straight back on the horse and ready to review some movies for you. Now, obviously I'm doing this a good long time after I've seen the film because of what's happened. Also been on holiday as well, which was nice, but unfortunately the things that happened during the holiday, so I didn't fully get the rest that I needed. But the one thing that always is a constant with me, and that is my absolute admiration and love of the film industry, and my absolute admiration and love of you, the Cheap Shot Nation. So which film have I been to see very recently? Well, lots of films is the answer, but for this particular episode, it is an M. Night Shyamalan film, a director that splits opinion right down the middle with some of his films. I am generally a big fan of Shyamalan, and I think he's done some absolutely fantastic films. Sometimes he does fall down, sometimes it's a bit half and half with his films, and I think this particular one is very much half and half. Now, the film is called Trap. It was very heavily advertised at the cinemas in trailers and such like. It does star Josh Hartnett. I've not seen him for a good long time. And it was really good to see him back in a main role. Didn't even recognise him until the credits came up. And then all of a sudden, it said Josh Hartnett. And I was like, oh my goodness, it was. Also stars Ariel Donahue as his daughter. Now, the film is set up really expertly. You know, there's things here that you think, oh my goodness, that's really cool. The only thing that I would say about the setup is that they give away the plot line so quickly, it's unbelievable. No suspense in what's happening. You know, you look at other films along the same lines. Longlegs, for example, came out just before this, and you saw how expertly crafted it was. Yes, they didn't sort of hold anything back. You always knew that it was Longlegs, but you didn't actually get the full reveal until towards the end of the film. And that is a great film. I'd suggest you watch it if you get the chance to. This film, however, follows a father and his teen daughter who is attending a pop concert of her favourite pop sensation, Lady Raven, played by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, Salika Shalalaman. Sorry about that. That was really bad pronunciation. And they entered the arena, and the dad, Josh Hartnett, plays the character Cooper, who notices there is quite a lot of security around and goes to buy a t-shirt, inquires about why all these things are around, and the guy behind the counter selling the t-shirts tells him straight away. That's thing number one that I didn't really particularly like. They've been told not to tell anybody about these things that are going off, but he spills the beans straight away to someone he's never met before who is inquiring about this. And I think that sort of takes it down a peg for me. There's a dark, sinister event happening elsewhere, and we know pretty much straight away who's doing all the nastiness because of certain things. It's not revealed it's not revealed later on. It's revealed pretty much straight away, as I've already mentioned. Again, another mark down. Some of the things that Cooper does is pretty obvious that he's a bit shady, and like certain things, like why would the Lady Raven security people automatically go towards Cooper and his daughter? Who Cooper tells them a big lie, and then things happen with him trying to escape. And I don't think I'm giving away anything there, because it's all given away within the trailer, and that's another big down for this film. Now, it had a lot of potential, and that's why I'm so sort of passionate about this one. The potential for this was so fantastic. It would have been unbelievable. You get all these big stadium things now with what's her face? Taylor Swift, that's it. With all the Swifties, and more recently you had the stuff with in Manchester with the bombings at a concert, and it's such an intriguing environment. You're within a big building, but there's still lots of things that can happen within this big building. There's a lot of questionable things that do happen within the big building that people don't see. It's like there's certain points where you think, why wouldn't you sort of check them first before you do all these things? You've got this big celebrity on stage, and like they're getting access. Anybody can get access to this person, and you think, well, okay, there's certain things there. Obviously, if it was just the kid, then that's fine. But there's certain questionabilities as to how the main character is able to do certain things. But ultimately, I found the setup very slow, and because it was revealed quite early on about what was happening and what was potentially going to happen, it kind of took away that intrigue. That being said, it was still a fairly enjoyable movie for me, right up until the last part, where everything is revealed, and it's a sort of twisted web of things and lies and all this kind of stuff that you think, okay, if it hadn't been given away so easily at the beginning, maybe this would have been an actual shocker at the end. As I always say though, I'm really torn with this movie, because like I say, I did enjoy it and I enjoyed the concept of it, but delivery in certain parts was just not great. I love the idea of a giant concert where something else is happening alongside it, and then things obviously happen to make sure that other things don't happen. I love that concept. In execution, probably didn't quite hit the mark here. Just there were certain bits that just didn't sit, and you thought, why are you doing that? That's really dumb. It wasn't a horror movie, it's supposed to be a thriller, and there was no sort of thrill in this. There was no sort of gasp, oh my goodness, that's happening, that person's doing this, because it's all revealed right at the beginning. Pretty much, and certainly is revealed in the trailer. So there's a lot to like about this film, more not to like. As I always say though, the the sound design, the music within the film, the way that it's shot. M. Night Shyamalan is just a master when it comes to this. But he just sort of plays around with stuff, and he has money chucked at him, and this seems like one of those kind of films. Like I say, difficult to say whether to recommend this or not, but if you are intrigued by this movie, I would definitely give it a go. And then please do get in touch, because I would love to hear what your thoughts are on Trap, starring Josh Hartnett, right here on the podcasting channel or on our Facebook group, Quick Shot Reviews Podcast. No, it's Talk is Cheap Podcast, actually. It's probably changed that. So yeah, it's Talk is Cheap Podcast, but it's now pretty much exclusively a Quick Shot Reviews, just for movies and things, taking the wrestling part away and moving that to a different channel, platform, whatever you want to call it, and more people are getting involved with that, which is exciting stuff. But the movie stuff is definitely still here for you guys and for me, because I absolutely adore film. And with that, I will see you next time. Plenty more great stuff coming along your way, and hopefully this will be the start of a new era where multiple updates get updated and everyone is happy, including me, and especially you. So, you are the Cheap Shot Nation. I have been your host, Luke, and I will see you next time, right here on Quick Shot Reviews. Goodbye.
Hiya.